Hey fandom, how's it going? Today we're going to be talking about a great series that it's won a lot of awards. It most recently got reprinted in an awesome oversized hardcover collection that is something you should definitely go pick up if you have not. I am talking about the Fear Agent Library Collection. These are the oversized, big deluxe editions that are coming out. These are the hardcover. Um, First off, right off the bat, if you have not heard of Rick Remender, you are missing out. Rick Remender is awesome. I think his writing is probably some of the best stuff that's out there right now. It's very great stuff. If recently he's been writing Deadly Class, which I think out of everything that he's writing right now is probably the best thing he's doing. It's so great. You should pick that up. Deadly Class. What else he's doing? Uncanny Avengers and Black Science. Black Science is great too. Uncanny Avengers, it's okay. But definitely his image stuff is great. I'm looking forward to his new project coming out low. But enough of that. You're here for this. The Fear Agent oversized hardcover edition. This is the first volume. There's two volumes that collects the whole series. It ran for about 35 issues, if I'm not mistaken. It's great stuff. Basically, it tells the story of a character called Heath Houston. As the story starts out, Heath Houston is basically an exterminator for aliens. It's a space opera, basically. And you kind of start delving into his life and where he's at the moment, and you're not sure exactly what's going on with this guy, but he's a drunk, he lives on a spaceship, and his spaceship berates him sometimes. And as the story goes on, he gets involved in this war with an alien race called the Titalians. Basically the story involves a lot of time travel. It has a lot of Firefly elements. If you are a person who has a family member that loves Firefly, this is a great gift to give them. You can give them this. I don't want to give too much away because I love this series, but just know that it is fantastic. It's got art by Tony Moore and Jerome Pena. Tony Moore, he was the guy that basically he started The Walking Dead with Kirkman before Charlie Adler came on and he did it with him. Then Tony Moore did the first 5 issues. I want to say the first 5 issues. And then he moved on to other projects and he got mad at Kirkman, sued Kirkman, and he got money out of it. Because Kirkman didn't really give him credit on a lot of the work. But that's neither here nor there. Jerome Pena. Jerome Pena also does art for this. Both of these artists, when they're in this series, they are working at the top of their game. They are fantastic in this series. Rafael Albuquerque also does a little bit of art in this. He's most notably known for working on American Vampire. He does some stuff in here. This is, to me, one of the best hardcovers that is being put out right now. This was by Dark Horse, who I've said before that if there's anybody who's putting out the best hardcovers right now, it's Archaea, then Dark Horse. I love this one. This is great. This ran me for about $30. This tomb, it's basically a tomb. It's huge. And the art, let me give you a sample of the art without spoiling anything. Don't want to spoil. Here we go. The art is gorgeous. I love the art. Okay, and that's Heath Houston. This is volume 1. Volume 1 contains, same thing. It's just, the art is oversized, beautifully done, by the way. It contains sketches, panel layouts, covers. It contains commission stories that aren't exactly in continuity, but Rick Remender's got a lot of friends, and they're like, hey, can I do some stories for Fear Agent? He's like, yeah, go ahead, do it. And it contains these stories too. Basically, everything Fear Agent is in these volumes. It's volume 1. And volume 1 contains, let me see if it says real quick. Contains, okay, the first of 2 collected issues contains volume issues 1 through 15 of the acclaimed Fear Agent series, along with Tales of the Fear Agent, side stories, covers, pin-ups, artist sketch galleries, and commentary by the creators. It's a lot. It's great stuff. I love this. So good. And volume 2. Volume 2 finishes up the series right there. And this contains the last, I think it ran up to the other 30 issues. I think it was 35 issues. This contains the rest of it. And it is just beauty. I love this. It's a shame. Fear Agent, at the time when it was coming out, it was one of those series where everybody that knew about it was talking about it and they loved it. But it really never got a lot of traction. It was kind of an underground darling. But once the two oversized hardcovers have been put out, because the series was originally out of print for so long, that this blew up. A lot of people have gone on and they've started to love this series. And panel layouts, cover galleries. Basically, what's in Volume 1 is in Volume 2, and this concludes the series. There's panel layouts. So, if you are looking for something to give somebody for like a gift, or if you are interested in space opera, aliens, Star Trek, things like that, cowboys in space, kind of like, Firefly again, this is definitely one to pick up. Each one ran me about $30, and for the price you're getting is something that easily Marvel or DC probably would have charged double for. The binding is glued. Sorry about that. But the paper quality is fantastic. This is not the cheap stuff, again, that Marvel has been putting out in their omnibuses. This is something that Dark Horse took their time with, and something that is fantastic. So, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Bye.